That's Sam. I remember that's Sam if you were confused. And yeah, we're on Saturday. And we're out and about, as you can see by the car.
Yes.
We're at, is it my favourite garden centre?
Wentworth.
It's my favourite garden centre for bits and bobs, not necessarily my favourite for plants.
Oh, he definitely drives the Mercedes. It's
a posh garden centre, so like the bits and bobbiness is nice.
Oh, that's definitely a rich one.
And also, they're going to have Christmas stuff.
Maybe. Unconfirmed.
What date is it? 2nd of November? Yeah. So there will be Christmas bits. Sam said this morning he's going to have to put me on a leash because otherwise I'm just going to be running around the Christmas section like, oh. And it's a bit drizzly, so I don't think we'll do much looking around the outside, but we like the bits and bobs in this garden centre. And we're looking for bulbs specifically, spring bulbs. Sam wants to do a bulb lasagna. He's seen it on the internet and that's what he wants to do. So that's what we're going to do. You can come with us.
Yes.
It's going to be busy, so I'll see.
Are you actually going to film anything?
I'll see how confident I'm feeling. We'll see. But yes, this is the start of the weekend. Come with us. Enjoy.
We've also got lucky on parking.
It's always a nightmare to park in this car park, but we saw someone leaving, so that's how you get a good spot. Right, off we pop.
Adios.
In we go. Oh, man, Monty. Is that Ned? Might be Ned.
Who's Ned and Nelly, Dana?
Oh, Ned and Nelly.
The thing is, you read this book, and immediately I'm just reading it in his voice.
In his voice. Hello, and welcome to Gardener's World.
You could do that book.
I've got enough gardening books, I think. Oh, could do with that one then. We're in the houseplant section, but I seem to be killing all my houseplants and I don't know why. So I'm hesitant to buy any more because I might just kill them. I think that's Sam's spirit animal. Spitting image. This is the posh farmer clothing section. You're far too young for a flat cap, Sam.
Oh, I know, like that anymore.
They always have a humongous seed section here as well. So while Sam's looking at bird food, I'm here in my happy place.
She's garden seeded.
We found the bulbs.
You didn't show anybody, did you show anybody the garden seed?
I did, yes.
No.
So, for a bulb lasagna, do you want to Google what bulbs go in it? Because I don't know off the top of my head.
Yes.
I think we're going to get some different types of tulips. And daffodils, maybe? I don't know what goes in a bulb lasagna. This is why we came to a nice garden centre.
That's what I do. So, the largest first.
I know, but I don't know which variety that is.
Well, tulips are daffodils.
Right.
And then it says mid-layer, so irises and mini daffodils on the top one.
Crocus. Okay.
Sort of stuff.
Off you pop. Found the jelly cats.
Yeah, overwhelming yourself, aren't you?
I do love jelly cats, but I fear if I get involved, my bank balance will be zero at all times.
It'll be bloody squishmallow.
It'll be squishmallows all over again. They have got gardens here at Wentworth, but me and Sam have already walked around them once. I'll link the vlog where we walked around, but they've got all spooky stuff for Halloween. They're having a little tea party. That was successful.
Yes.
The problem is, we've come and it was paid day last week, so we're feeling very spendy and put a lot of things in the basket that we just fancied. Although I did restrict myself, I saw some very nice egg cups that were little plant pots and the spoons were shovels, and if you know me, you know that I would normally buy that. And if I'd have not just already been to a checkout and spent the amount of money and seen the amount of money, I'd have probably put them in my basket. But I need to rein it in a bit now. But they were very sweet, and I might come back for them one day. Also, there was a teeny tiny little Pyrex measuring jug, but it only went up to 40ml, and I'm not sure what I ever need to measure just 40ml of, apart from alcohol. But then I don't think it's appropriate to have a teeny tiny Pyrex as your alcohol measuring glass, is it? I don't know. But again, I really wanted that. And Sam pointed out that if I'd have come with my mum, we'd have bought all of those things. My mum's an enabler. Sam's more of a, you don't need that. Unless it's biscuits, of which Sam put in the basket, because he did need the posh biscuits apparently.
Hey look, you're gonna go, ooh, I like that tin.
It was a nice tin, that's why I allowed it. Anyway, we'll show you.
Well, you didn't even notice me doing it, I just put them in and then you got off your own. I'm like, well, how did they get there?
Anyway, we'll show you what we got when we go home. But for now, we are going to go and try and pick up Sam's bike bits. Again!
I didn't even hang them.
4th time lucky. But it does mean we can go to the nice cafe where the man called me darling. So, we were going to go to the cafe at Wentworth, but it was heaving.
Two cafes at Wentworth.
2 cafes at Wentworth, and they were both heaving. So we agreed we need to come back on a weekday when it's a bit quieter, I think. Because it was a bit busy on a Saturday. But yeah, we're going to go back to Fox Ballet, and let's all hope and pray that they've got Sam's bike.
I've had a text now, and if they ain't got them now, that's it.
Sam's bike things in, because this is the 4th time we've been there now. But hey ho, we'll see you there.
Oh jeez guys, I'm not sure about being a toy. Emma's not doing any more filming because she don't like any of you guys.
Too busy.
Wing Pet's at home.
Obviously.
A different one, obviously.
Hello. Look at how he's sat on the sofa like that. What a naughty little sausage you are. We weren't even gone that long. We're home. Sorry I didn't film very much when we went to Fox Valley. It's just it was so busy. I'm not very good in busy environments. But I thought I would show you what we got from the garden centre. We got a lot. We spent far too many pennies, but we just got excited. Didn't buy any plants. But we weren't there to buy plants. If I was going to go and buy plants, I'd go to a different garden centre. That was for like little bits, you know. I'll show you the little bits in question. So we'll start with technically homeware. Is it technically homeware? The other stuff's food and bird food. So I got one of these on our fridge. You can see we've got a weekly planner that we actually got from Wentworth last year. But the weekly bits run out, so I've got a new one to go on our fridge, and this has got a little dog in a wheelbarrow and some bunnies, so it's very cute. I've been looking for one of these for ages. And then I got silly bits because it's me, and little things give me a big dopamine hit. First thing I saw, it's just a little hedgehog with a mushroom, yeah, toadstool. And I love him. Are you going to focus? Yeah, there we go. And I love him, and he is perfect. And I don't know where I'm going to put him, but I will find a home. And then they did have loads of Christmas stuff in, like they had their full Christmas section, but it was absolutely jam-packed in there in the Christmas bit, so we didn't hang around for very long. And also, I'm not quite in the Christmas season yet. I will be in a couple of weeks, but I wasn't quite fully committed to Christmas. But I did see this guy. Who, if you'll have watched the vlog where we went to the pumpkin patch, you'll have seen I've got a little pumpkin one of these rabbits, and I had a Christmas pudding one. I fear this is going to become a slight obsession. I do have a small fear that this is going to be a thing I collect, rabbit-based ornaments, but that's a Christmas one. So I'll just swap the pumpkin one for the Christmas one. So that's everything I got that was totally unnecessary. Apart from the notepad, that was necessary, but the ornaments were not. I'll show you what else we got. They didn't have the world's biggest selection of bulbs. They had very nice varieties, but not the most big selection. But we did get some bulbs. This was my choice. Peaches and cream tulips there. And these was what, let me wait. These were what Sam picked. So he got these tulips, which is called Showcase, if you're interested. And then we got 2 different complementary crocus bulbs, colours. These are Firefly and these are Siberia Tricolour. So I think we just need to get some daffodils, Narcissus daffodils, to be the middle layer of the bulb lasagna, but maybe tomorrow or maybe another point we'll go to a different garden centre and get some of those, because although they had very fancy selections, not very many to choose from. So we'll go to a different garden centre for that. And then Sam bought an absolute mountain of bird food apparently. Sam loves the birds in the garden and treats them as if they are part of the family pets. So he got them some mealworms, some suet pellets, and whatever this is, a wooden log filled with food. So don't know quite what he's going to do with that, but the birds will be happy. I got some seeds. I am trying to stop myself buying seeds because we've done a big king seed order for all the stuff for the allotment, like all our veg and stuff. And I just did a Thompson & Morgan order the other day. So, well, I did a Thompson & Morgan order because they emailed me saying that they had a selection of dahlia tubers for £3 each, which is cheap for dahlias. So I did a big order of those for the wedding flowers. Ordered loads of tubers, and then I wanted to bump it up to get free shipping, so I ordered some seeds. I'll show you these in the whole section because I'm sure you're interested. So these are the ones I got from the garden centre. Got celosia. These are all the flowers are pretty much wedding flowers. I mean, they'll look nice, obviously, but every flower I'm buying, I'm in mind of, can I use that for the wedding? So they can be decorative and we can cut them for the wedding. If you don't know, me and Sam are getting married next year. Ooh! We got engaged this year. Getting married next year, in September next year. And I really want to do my own florals with the help of my dad's partner, who is a florist. I'm going to try and grow all the flowers. She's going to put them together. That's the plan. So every flower I'm buying, I've got in mind, will that go with the wedding? So me and Sam both like these furry little funny little things. So I got some of them, but they'll be fun just to have around anyway. And then I got these echinacea. How weird are they? I've never seen those before. Like a double-headed one. Don't know, just thought they were weird, bought them. And then as well from the garden centre today, I got some vegetable seeds of stuff I've not seen before. So I got these little gherkins, because me and Sam absolutely blooming love gherkins. So they'll be perfect for pickling, and I've never seen them before, so I thought I'd get them while they were there. And these salad onions, because again, never seen spring onions like that. I just thought they were fun, so I've got them. I will show you my Thompson & Morgan seeds while I'm here, in case you're interested. These were mostly on sale. So I got those sunflowers, just because I thought they were nice colours. Got those cosmos, got a lot of cosmos, fluffy ones, yellow and pink one, white fluffy one, some zinnias. You can see a theme of stuff that will be flowering in September. These zinnias that again I thought they were super fun, and the rest don't have pictures on, but I got just some more cosmos, dahlia seeds, calendula and asters, but they don't have pictures on, so there's no point showing you. Anyway, that's all my seeds from my purchases over the last few days, and then I'll show you the food stuff we got from Wentworth, because they have a good, like, not farm food, but like a good jam and chutney selection. And they did have like a little farm shop bit, but we didn't buy anything from there, so let me show you. These were the posh biscuits that Sam spent a small fortune on, but it is a nice tin, so what can I say? It's a nice tin. You can have that. What are they? Strawberry and white chocolate. Nice. And then we've got some damson jam. This is for my granddad. Whenever we see it, we buy it, we give it to my granddad. He's a damson jam lover. And you can't buy it in the supermarkets usually, even in M&S. But damson jam, I'll drop that off when I'm next up those neck of the woods. And then Sam got some rhubarb and ginger jam. I did want to try and make some rhubarb jam this year, but our rhubarb was not super good. I don't know whether it needs splitting or if it was just a rubbish year, but we got some rhubarb. You'll have seen me make rhubarb crumble, but not really enough to make into jam. My plan was to make rhubarb and ginger jam, so maybe next year if we manage to split our rhubarb and it gets bigger and better. And then, oh, we also got some garlic jam with chilli, because Sam said that would be nice on a burger, of which I think it probably will be. And then we bought loads of stuff, and I said we spent a small fortune. We spent a small fortune. Chocolate cake, but it's very heavy, but it looks like a nice chocolate cake. That was Sam's decision. Most of the food was Sam's decision. But that's everything we bought today from Wentworth. And then we did go shopping at Fox Valley, but we mainly just went to Aldi to get stuff for tea tonight and tomorrow. We're having burgers for tea tonight, inspired by chutney. So we got some burgers from the butcher, and then tomorrow night we're going to have stovey, which is a Scottish thing, and I've just been fancying it for ages. One of my nana and granddad's friends are Scottish, Glaswegian, and she used to make stovey. My nana and granddad's friend used to make stovey, and it's just one of those things I remember from childhood being like really nice and warming and just makes me feel happy in my soul. So I'm going to try and make stovey. I asked my mum for the recipe, but it's kind of just one of those things where... So anyway, by the by, I got the ingredients to make burgers and I got the ingredients to make stovey. I will take you through those as I make them, especially the stovey. And then also, it's been a very shoppy day. It'll be a shoppy day tomorrow as well, I'll come on to that. Got these, fish and chips. I was watching, this is so random, I don't know if you care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I was watching TikTok and this girl came up and she was pregnant and she said her craving was for the saltiest and vinegar-iest crisps ever. Like that was what her body was craving, like the saltiest, vinegar-iest crisps ever. So then me and Sam got into a discussion about what our salty and vinegar-iest crisps are. And Sam mentioned these fish and chips, which are a UK staple. And since we had that conversation, I've just been really fancying a packet of fish and chips, crisps. So got some of them, and then I'll show you in a second, but I'm making a jumper. I'm crocheting a jumper. We're moving on these crochet projects really fast. Once I'm into something, I'm into something. But I've been using the Aldi wool, the red, I'll show you upstairs, but I'm using Aldi wool, ombre wool, and I only had enough to do like the body of the jumper. But my plan was, I was like, oh well, I'll just do the body of the jumper and then I'll do the sleeves and the ribbing and the cuffs in a different like complementary colour, and I think that'll look fine. But then I googled on the internet to see if anyone else had like any dupes for the original wool, and some people said that Home Bargains had a dupe for the Aldi ombre wool, and they did. So I bought 4 skeins of this, which hopefully means I can do the whole jumper in the ombre colour. Which was the original plan, but then I started and I didn't have enough, so hopefully this will work and I can finish the whole jumper, and I will show you that when I next go upstairs. But yeah, that's everything we bought today. It's a lot, I know. Me and Sam, although we did say that me and Sam will do like a lot of spending in the first couple of weeks and then we won't spend anything for the next few weeks, and we don't go out very much, so like out. So I feel like this is justified, maybe. So yes, that's everything we got. Sam got his bike stuff eventually. The shop kept telling him they were there and then we'd go up and then they weren't there. But they were there today, so we managed to sort all that out. I think I'm going to have a slice of pizza because last night we had Papa John's and we've got loads left over. So I think I'm going to have a slice of pizza for lunch. And then I might carry on with some crochet, but I will show you that as and when. I think Sam will probably want to fit his mudguards to his bike. That's probably what he's going to want to do, so we'll see. And then Formula 1 is on at about 6 o'clock, qualifying. So that's our day planned and sorted. Is it too early to start looking for Christmas decorations? Because now I've been in the Christmas section at Wentworth. I am feeling Christmassy. It's like Halloween finishes and Christmas begins. Anything you would like to say? I've done my haul. I've shown them the posh biscuits. I've been talking for 14 minutes.
Good on you.
Yeah, maybe I should stop now.
I haven't got anything to add. I'm going to enjoy a cup of tea with my can't believe it's not an eclair.
Oh yes, Sam got the biggest vanilla slice ever. And I accidentally called it an eclair, but I knew it was a vanilla slice, just my words slipped, and then Sam's not letting me forget it because apparently that's some sort of unforgivable sin in Yorkshire, I don't know.
It's not even close.
I know what a vanilla slice is, and I know what an eclair is.
You said it now, didn't I?
Right, I'm going to stop yapping. I hope you enjoyed this whole section. When I say a chunky vanilla slice, I mean a chunky vanilla slice.
Meat portion.
That's the size of my hand.
I will only have half of it. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. You know.
Today. In one sitting.
Well,
you could.
It's not tea time. It's not dessert time yet, so I've not
Okay.
decided. There's multiple things we've got to go out now in this house.
Got so many treats in this house at the moment, it's ridiculous. I thought I would show you the bits of crochet because everyone seems to like it. I'll stop showing you if you think it's boring, but everyone seems to like it at the moment. So if you look back from last week at the hat that I said I was going to frog and redo because it was just horrendous, well, I've redone it. It still uses all the same yarn, but I've redone it. So you can see obviously big old difference there. Aside from the other one, it fits. It's still like a bit oversized. Oh god, my hair. It's not the outfit for this, and it's in the ice hockey colours still. Oh, I've got a little boy wanting to come in. Come on then. What do you want? So yeah, still ice hockey. So this can be unisex. Me and Sam can pick and choose whether to wear this, but yes, I think that's much better than the last hat. So that's that finished. That didn't take me too long. That was a really quick one, and I just did double crochet in the back loop only the whole way round. Swapped the colours whenever I felt like it. And just did a single row of black and white together. Oh, I've got a little stitch. I don't know. I think it's fine. And then made it into one long rectangle. Stitch it up the sides to make it into like two halves of rectangle, and then pulled stitch around the top of the circle thing, and then pulled it together, and then just folded the bottom. So that's that. That one's that done. And then my jumper. This is the yarn. Let me show you. This is the yarn that I got from Aldi in the special buys. So obviously I can't get this exact yarn, but this I think is similar enough for me to do the sleeves and the ribbing. It's not exactly the same thickness, but I think it's close enough. And this is one half of the jumper. Oh, I just pulled it. This is one half of the jumper. It's the back of the jumper in the ombre yarn, and this took 2 balls of wool. I've got 2 balls left, so I can do the front and the back. I'll start the front today, and then I can use this for the sleeves and the ribbing. So I think that'll work out okay. And yeah, that's my current project. I am going to start doing people's Christmas presents soon, but I need to go to the yarn shop and get some Christmas presents. Not Christmas, I need to go to the yarn shop and get some wool to do, or acrylic or whatever I choose to do people's Christmas presents. And then obviously I can't show you that until after Christmas because people will be watching this from my family who will be receiving the Christmas presents. So I'll either do a disclaimer or I just won't show you. But yes, I'm doing this until I get the yarn for my Christmas presents. But yeah, I didn't find this too hard. The jumper pattern I'm using is really easy to follow, so I'm glad about this. So yeah, that's all. You're all up to date on my crafty creations. This is my work in progress pile. And yeah, that's what I've done so far. I will carry on, I think, with the other half, the front half of the jumper tonight, because Sam's going to be watching qualifying on the Formula 1 and I don't particularly find that interesting, so I can crochet while he does that. And yeah, I think that's all the crochet updates I've got for you. That's it. Just gonna fill my little stash up with wool. And also, I thought some of you might like my outfit today. It's a little all-in-one jumpsuit. Little thingies here. It's from Neon Rose and I got it on sale. So I thought some of you might like that. But I am going to take it off now because if you're a woman and you've worn a jumpsuit, you'll know how much of a pain in the bum it is to go to the toilet, and I'm a girl that needs to wee a lot. So I'm going to put my joggers on and be cosy and comfy because we're not leaving the house again today. So we're in now. we're stuck in. So joggers, crochet. Sam is doing his bike. I knew he would do his bike. He gets a new bike thing and then immediately wants to do it, so that's fine. He'll be outside doing that for a while. So yeah, you're all caught up. Naughty naughty burgers for tea. And maybe no Formula One. Are they starting? I don't know if they're starting. It's being rained off, but anyway, delicious.
Tell me dog's part, right? Telling me dog's part. Well, he's got the world's most bloated belly, and now he wants a cuddle.
He does this, he gets extra cute around me when it's like bedtime. And he knows it's bedtime because the Xbox made the bloop, 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 turn off noise.
And then he looks at me like, please don't do anything.
Please let me come to bed with you guys. I told you, Ted, if it was just me and you, we'd be snuggled in that bed every night.
Right. That's Saturday then, isn't it? See you all tomorrow.
Hello. Hello, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. We are out and about in Sheffield today. Sam is giving blood, well, potentially.
Yes.
Giving blood. He's booked in, but whether he'll be able to do it is another story, because he's a little tatty. I don't understand.
They're usually
the rules
fine.
Anymore. And there's
You've never given blood, so it doesn't matter for you.
I know. I've not got very good blood, Sam. Anyway, by the by, there's a TK Maxx opposite the blood donation centre. So it's a great time for me. That's the plan anyway.
Are you actually going to film inside TK Maxx, sir?
It depends how busy it is. So that's going to keep me busy. And then we were meant to be out and about a lot earlier than this, but the bloody
qualifying went on for about an hour and a half.
Just kept on going. So we're on a time frame because we've got to get back before the Grand Prix, you see. So we'll see how long we have. We thought we'd have longer, but
yeah,
we'll
but last
see.
time we gave blood, I went in for longer.
I can't remember.
I went in for that long.
Anyway, so that's the plan, Stan. We'll see how long we've got, which depends what we do. Might be a cafe visit. Depends. That's it.
Yes. We'll see you out and about.
Another shopping day. My bank account's crying, but the little dopamine goblin in my brain is happy. So
It was happy last night, wasn't it? Yesterday.
I love shopping. I love buying little random things. I don't know what it is. And I'm still thinking about the teeny tiny Pyrex. I wish I'd have bought the teeny tiny Pyrex.
What are you going to measure with the teeny tiny Pyrex?
I don't know.
I'm surprised you didn't buy the egg cups.
I know. There's still time. Anyway, I'm going to smell all of the Christmas candles in TK Maxx. So come with me.
You can do that whilst I'm giving blood.
Christmas candle that Sam doesn't hate the smell of, so we're getting it.
Well, maybe they're losing Anna and all the Christmas things.
That is a tiny little house cookie cutter. I'm getting it. Something that should be big is small. Going in my basket. I need this. Look how tiny it is. I don't know what I'll ever measure with it, but I need it.
Could be some things, but I'm not going to detail.
There's even a tinier one, but that is just impractical. Even I'll say that.
That's the perfect measuring spoon, depending on what you're measuring.
Good stand-up citizen, Sam.
We lost Emma to her element now.
Speaking quick, we're on a time crunch. We finished in town and now we've gone to the holy grail of all UK supermarkets, Waitrose.
We're not rich.
We're not rich, but it's in town, and Sam wants to have a look for the liqueur that we had when we went to Barnesdale, and apparently they sell it in Waitrose because it's posh. So,
And you want pumpkin pie ingredients?
Yes, I've never been in a Waitrose before, so it's all fun and games for me. Anyway, we've got to rush because Formula One's on. We made it back, and because of the absolute carnage of Formula One, Sam hasn't missed the start. He's quite happy about that. I'll not do a full haul of everything we bought because I did that yesterday and it took up 14 minutes of footage, so I'll just show you the interesting things. So first of all, we went to, where did we go? I've forgotten. TK Maxx. Bloody hell. So I got this big old candle. It says it smells like cinnamon Noel, but we also liked the lid. Felice Navi Dog. Nice. And then I also got, this will become clear shortly, but I got a little pie dish because me and Sam were watching the Jamie Oliver video yesterday, and he was making a pie, and I realised I didn't have a pie dish for like Bakewell tart or pumpkin pie. So I got one of those. I found it and it was pink, which was a bonus. And then in the shop of awesomeness and wonder, Sostren Green, don't know, been there before, in one of my birthday vlogs I think, but it has everything. It's like a woman's dream. I love that shop. Me and my mum would have a really good time in that shop. Sells everything, but the main bits I got were a teeny tiny grater. Now ask me why I need a teeny tiny grater, I'm not sure, but now I've got one. I just wanted it, so I bought it. And then I got some Christmas cookie cutters, so when we do our gingerbread, which we do every year, we can do some fun new exciting shapes. This one makes teeny tiny little gingerbread houses, which I thought was cute. And this one will make a Christmas tree that will like stand up, 3D Christmas tree. So I've got those. They were really cheap. It's really good value, that shop. Oh, I feel like stuff's happening on Formula One and I'm missing it. And then I got a nice little notebook because me and Sam were discussing the other day. I want to start writing my recipes down so I can pass them on to future children or whatever. So I've got a nice little notebook and I'm going to start writing down my recipes so that if we do have kids or our nieces or whoever's interested, they know the recipes of their childhood. So that's what I got that for. And then we also went to Hotel Chocolat to top up on Velvetizer hot chocolate because it's hot chocolate season now. And then the liqueur that Sam wanted was this, King's Ginger. It's delicious. They had it in the rooms when we went to Barnesdale, when we stayed at the nice hotel, and yeah, it's delicious, but you can only get it in posh shops, so we got that as a little treat. And the reason I got the pie dish was because the Jamie Oliver video we saw was for pumpkin pie, and I still have the leftover pumpkin bits from Halloween, so I'm going to turn that into a pumpkin pie. That's the plan, so I'm going to get on with that. Oh, also from Sostren Green, sorry I forgot, I got some stitch markers and they have numbers on, so that if you're doing a big project like I am now, you can number the rows as you go, and then you don't have to count if you forget, because I'm not very good at counting. So that's everything I got. Oh, I also got some flavoured tea, Christmas flavoured tea, because I'm a fruit tea drinker. And that is everything we got, but yes, I'm going to start work on this pumpkin pie. If it's any good, I'll leave the Jamie Oliver recipe. If it tastes like bleh, then I won't. But yeah, I'm just going to basically roast up the leftover pumpkin from Halloween and maybe some of my Baby Boos and Jack Littles if I've just got them around, because it's the end of pumpkin season now. Yeah, roast them up and then I'll show you what I do once they're all roasted. Oh, and we'll make stovies for tea as well, but I'll show you that as we get to it. I'm spinning like 300 kitchen plates because I'm trying to do the pumpkin pie and the stovey at the same time, and then I've forgotten to show you any of it. So I'm showing you now. Basically, I roasted the leftover pumpkin from Halloween, from Sam's big old pumpkin and my little pumpkin, and I'm gonna whiz this up. I just roasted it for like 45 minutes-ish. You can do this with, apparently, according to Mr. Jamie Oliver, you can do this apparently with a butternut squash or a crown prince squash or any such like. So I'm going to whiz that up with 3 egg yolks. Well, I'll whiz it up first, put the egg yolks in, and then I'll put in the sugar, vanilla, cream, spices, nutmeg, and then I've got the egg whites separately. I'll whip those up and I'll fold it all together. The stovey, I've got onions going in there, and then I'm going to add swede, carrot, half a swede, 2 big carrots in there with the onion. Let that sweat down for about 5 more minutes. You'll not be able to hear me now. But yeah, while that's sweating down, I'm going to do the pumpkin pie filling. So have a time lapse because it's getting loud. Are now got the potatoes, the stock, salt and pepper. I will link a recipe to this as well, because I couldn't be bothered to show you the whole thing. I've been flapping, been busy in the kitchen and also trying to watch the Formula 1 because it's a very interesting one. So that's going to sit there for an hour and a half now, so I can focus on my pie. So I've got the filling there, I've got the whipped egg whites, I delegated that to Sam. Oh, the fireworks are going off again. I know, you're a good boy. Ted's actually not too bad with fireworks. He's a good little egg, aren't you? As long as we keep you happy and distracted, you don't mind, do you? No. So I'm going to get my pastry out of the fridge. Yes, our fridge is a mess. Please don't come for me. This is just a normal short crust pastry. Jamie did say to put orange peel in it, but we forgot an orange at the shop, so I didn't do that. So it's just normal short crust pastry, and I'm going to put it in my new fancy pants pink tin. I'm saving the carrot bits for Thor, obviously. So yeah, we'll try. If you watched the vlog where I tried to make, was it rhubarb pie, apple pie, I don't know, and I had a flap with the pastry. Let's hope this is redemption. Pie's in the oven, the pumpkin pie is in the oven, the stovey is on the stove. I am a tired bean. I was going to crochet, but I'm tired. And I'm just catching the last 8 laps of the Formula 1 because, shockingly, still on. Still going. If you watch Formula 1, you'll be aware of what an absolute SHIT show it was. But my personal opinion is that if it's rainy, we should just postpone. But because there's been like 10 red flags. Anyway, I think I've just finished my little tipple of King's Ginger, and I might get a big old gin because I'm an adult and I can, and I feel like I deserve one after slaving away in the kitchen. I'm allowed. Yeah. There's your Ted content. He's been a good snuggly little boy. Although we can't settle when I'm in the kitchen and Sam's in here, or if I'm upstairs. It's just, I think it's a Wheaton trait, is that they can't settle if you're not all in the same place.
Must be together.
So you're happy now I'm sat back down, aren't you? Mwah. Anyway, look how red I am. Cooking. Anyway, we'll update you with the food as it progresses. So, continuing the Sunday evening cooking extravaganza, the stovy's nearly ready, the pumpkin pie is nearly ready. For stovey, the way I have had it is with corned beef in a tin. I think you can use leftover meat if you've had a Sunday dinner or whatever, but I'm going to use corned beef. So I think this is just a childhood thing. I mean, I like corned beef. I also like spam. But yeah, corned beef. Is this a universal thing? I'm not sure. It's definitely a UK thing, and this is how I've had stovey in the past. So the stovey's nearly done. I'm gonna chop up the corned beef and pop it in like with the mashed potato. I mean, I'll show you it when it's done, but I'll pop it in the pan with the mash, etc. And it'll just cook down and be all nice. And then we'll serve it. I think traditionally it's served stovey. It's served with oatcakes and beetroot, but we don't have any oatcakes or beetroot, so I've still not made we've run out of the pickled beetroot that we already had, and I've not made any new pickled beetroot, so we don't have any beetroot and we don't have any oatcakes. We do have some sourdough that we could have it with, but yeah, stovey. Let me know if you've ever heard of stovey. As I say, it's a Scottish thing, but it's a really home comfort thing for me, so it's definitely like a winter dish. Let me know if you try it. It's really yummy. As I say, I'll link the BBC recipe below, which I have sort of followed, but also this is the same sort of recipe my family do. So corned beef, whack that in, bish bash bosh, cosy dinner. Pumpkin pie is out and cooling. I think that's how it's supposed to look. It like puffs up and then deflates, so we'll leave that for a bit. And I know this just looks like a pile of slop, but that is how it's supposed to look. That's how I remember it looking. And that's how the picture on the BBC Good Food website has it looking. So it's just like a comforting mashed potato stew type dish. This isn't visually appealing, but I promise you it tastes nice.
We are now at Mission Pumpkin Pie.
I think it's set properly, so that's positive.
That's what a slice looks like.
It's not quite as orange as Jamie Oliver's because he had the most orange pumpkin I've ever seen in my life. We've got some...
I suppose we could link the Jamie Oliver video down.
Yeah, I'm going to link the recipe. Jamie Oliver mixed cranberry sauce in with his cream, but we didn't find any, / couldn't be bothered. But we've got the rhubarb and ginger jam from the garden centre, which I think will just be the same sort of vibe. In with the whipped cream.
Have we gone for on top? I thought you'd gone for like an on the side.
No, that's how I've seen pictures in American TV shows. So that's what I'm going with. And then
the ball.
And then we've got some pecan praline, except it's not.
I've got to admit, that jam and cream was, wasn't it? Really nice together.
Pecan praline, except it's not very crunchy. It's a bit sticky.
I think there's probably some impatience on the old letting it set.
Oh. I'm having a disaster.
No, it's okay.
But
Bear in mind we've got that to eat as well.
Have you had pumpkin pie before, Sam? Have I asked you this before?
I can't remember.
I've never had pumpkin pie. And you might be thinking, why are you doing pumpkin pie if you're in England? It's just because we have pumpkin left over. Yeah.
I would say the thing is with that is we have white pumpkin as well, so if you've used some of the white pumpkins up, that's probably helped. That's probably changed the colour a little bit.
Should we try it?
We should have used a blue pumpkin.
What, the crown prince?
You go on, you try it, it's your verdict.
I'm nervous.
Nervous?
What if I don't like it and I've spent all this time making it?
Oh, you've got it with some cream there. Like it?
It's like sweet quiche.
In America, flan.
Yeah, like, yeah. But it's nice, and the jam in the cream, that was a good tip from Jamie. Having something tart.
Cut through it.
To cut through it. So yeah, thumbs up. We've now got to get rid of most of this to give to people because we've got too many puddings in the house at the moment. I never thought I'd say that. It is true. We have got too many puddings. We've got a whole cake, we've got a whole pie. We've puddinged too close to the sun. But this is nice.
And you've got a gallstone.
Oh, my gallstones are thoroughly kicking off, but we're just powering through.
Everybody comment and tell Emma that she's got to get onto a thingy. Doctors to get it done.
The NHS is a shit show when it comes to gallstones. That's what I can tell you.
It is at the minute.
I love the NHS, but they've let me down with my gallstones. Anyway, I'm going to eat this, persevere through, push through the pain, and yeah, pumpkin pie in England.
Whilst Teddy's frantically going crazy about a donut that I keep misplacing, apparently.
If anyone's got a sharp implement and some
anybody's getting good at surgery that watches
vodka,
this,
I'll take it.
Emma will happily take you up on some stuff.
So we'll say good night. I'm not in a very good mood.
No.
I need to be angry with my...
Not even with gallstones, it's the doctor nurses that just don't have any communication skills. And if you're a doctor nurse that watches this, by the way, we are fans of the NHS.
It's not their fault, it's just the system.
It's the system.
So.
Apart from the one that said you were laughing and joking and you appeared to be fine.
Yeah, that nurse I wasn't a big fan of. But anyway, instead of being miserable, we'll call it an evening.
And a weekend. Another one in the books.
Another weekend. We did loads of shopping. So now for the next while we need to do no shopping.
Ted's going crazy because it's donut on
his head. I do feel like my head is in a small amount of danger. But yeah, good night. God bless. Ciao. Adios. We'll see you in the allotment vlog that I haven't filmed yet, but I will at some point, or just next week if you haven't watched the allotment vlogs. And I don't know what we're doing next week.
Remember to keep an eye out for aliens.
What?
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye out for aliens.
Oh, just
in general.
In general.
Space is a big place. It has a lot of curiosity for me.
Okay, it's not something I worry about on a day to day.
No, well, you know.
Okay.
Well, we don't believe in the babies. So.
Sam's in a world of his own sometimes. Anyway, good night. Have a nice weekend.
If you do believe in baby Jesus, by the way, I'm not
have a nice. Oh God, it's happening. Have a nice. I don't know. I'm tired and I'm in pain, and I've had codeine and gin. It's not a good combination. Don't speak to me. I can't operate heavy machinery.
Have a nice week.
Drive a car at the minute.
Have a nice week. We'll see you all next week. And in the meantime, if you've got any recipes or anything to share amongst everybody, put in the comments. Let's get a lovely little community going. Ted's a claiming a donut. He's happy. We're happy. Thumbs up. Love you all. See you next week.
You won't take it. Okay.